Hi, let's do a bonus episode. I felt bad because I kind of sort of skipped a few weeks back, so now I'm gonna try to do a bonus episode. I really hope I'm in focus. I'm on my mark here on the floor, so bonus episode. It's gonna be a quickie, and it's not gonna be about filmmaking as much as it's gonna be about a film, or really intellectual property. And that intellectual property is Star Wars. I'm a pretty big Star Wars nut. Even the bad stuff, I find a way to enjoy. Let's not talk about Rise of Skywalker right now. That'll be for another video. Recently, I took my daughter down to Disney World, and one of the things we were able to do is ride the new Star Wars Rise of Resistance ride at Galaxy's Edge. And they actually do let you film on it some, so a lot of people haven't ridden this yet. It's really cool. I mean, it truly is like being in the movie. And I wanted to share just a little bit of a hodgepodge of footage with you of things that I shot in there on my iPhone. But it's really cool. And you are first taken into a ship. That ship is trapped by the First Order in a Star Destroyer. And then you end up as a prisoner on the Star Destroyer, and they sort you into interrogation groups. What they're really doing is putting you in a new line. But it's fun because they've actually made being in line part of the story. So that's cool. I dig it. I'm fine with that. You go into an interrogation room where you're interrogated by General Hux and Kylo Ren, and ultimately you are busted out. I don't have footage of the busting out, but I just wanted you guys to see like this hangar of the Star Destroyer. You go on this hangar from a Star Destroyer. That's pretty cool. The even cooler part is you got on this little shuttle on one side. I guess it spins around because you get out on the same side and poof, you're in the hangar. If you're a Star Wars fan, you'll notice like all these little touches, the backlit steel hallways and stuff. That's very familiar to us. Okay, so one of the big problems with this ride is that it breaks down a ton, and Disney's having a real hard time both with keeping people in line or getting people in line, because it's a lottery system right now. You can't just go stand in line for it. And it breaks down a ton. My daughter and I were actually in line in like the narrowest tunnel of the queue when it broke down, and we sat there for 40 minutes. I started to get a little claustrophobic. She just watched Hulu. So they got to get that figured out. After that breakdown, we actually got on the ride and we were enjoying it. The ride was going. This is fun. It broke down again. All the Imperial officers had to break character and say, okay guys, we got to load you off the ride. So halfway through the ride, we got loaded out through like a utilidor. It looked like the service entrance of a shopping mall. The good news is they did give us a pass to come back later in the day when the ride was back up and get straight on without having to walk through the queuing system. So that was good. So in summary, Rise of the Resistance, thumbs up, but with a big caveat that Disney has got to get the operations of that ride working, under control. Okay, I've said enough. This was just supposed to be a bonus video. If you hate seeing my vacation videos, you can tell me in the comments. Comments, bro. And then we'll do another one next week. I already have a couple of ideas. So, have a great day.